Would everybody please take their seats? The ceremony is about to begin. Hello and welcome. I'd like to welcome you all to this Court of Honor in recognition of Carl Woodhead for his achievement of the rank of Eagle Scout. My name is Charles Spinney. I am from Troop 83, based in Westbrook. Today, I will be serving as the Master of Ceremonies for this ceremony. Would everyone please rise in presentation of the colors? Color guard, post colors. And would everybody please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now may Scouts remain standing for the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Thank you, and may Scouts please take their seats. Now I'd like to welcome Jason Hall to offer today's invocation.
Could everyone please pray with me now? Our gracious God and Father, we thank you for this special day in the life of Carl. Today we celebrate the accumulated efforts Carl has made over the years to advance in scouting. We think of all the merit badges he's earned along the way, the oaths he's learned, the character he developed, and his service to our community and fellow scouts. Little by little, month by month, and year by year, he was faithful. And today we celebrate this marker of faithful and hard work. So we ask you, our Lord, to bless Carl and his new family who supported and encouraged him. We ask your blessing to fall upon his fellow scouts whose fellowship he enjoyed along the pathway. We thank you for the scout leaders who gave so much time and energy to develop young men like Carl. Bless them with the certainty that their work has influenced the course of many lives. We all benefit because of their sacrifices and leadership. And so our God, we pray to you, would bless this celebration as we rejoice in Carl's achievement. Amen.
I would like to now introduce Carl's Scoutmasters, John Herrick, Scott Gabriel, and Bill Buzza, to tell us the story of the Eagle Mountain.
First, congratulations, Carl. It's a pleasure to be here. Early one morning, a young boy stood at a trailhead. Before him rose a mighty mountain, which seemed all the mightier when compared with his smallness. A trail led to the mountain and then up it to incredible heights before vanishing in the clouds. On this trail, the boy could see other boys and young men, some of whom turned and beckoned him to follow.
boy began to climb, refusing perhaps to believe that he could ever reach the top. At first, the trail rose gently, and the boy had many companions. But as soon as he began to sweat and breathe heavily, and many of his companions turned away, and still the boy climbed. At times he climbed quickly, at times he climbed slowly. At times he had to go down a little ways to find another path, or to stop while to catch his breath, but he still climbed. The trail became steeper, the air thinner, but the climber scarcely noticed, for he had, along his way, became stronger of body and harder of spirit, and still he climbed.
And finally, in the cool peace of evening time, he stood alone at the top of the world and looked around him. To the left, he saw a fiery golden sunset. To the right, he saw a diamond-studded, silky black night sky. Behind him, he saw the trail that he had followed and the hikers who were following in his footsteps. And in front of him, he saw another mountain, and another, and a whole procession of mountains marching off to the horizon. But the young man, for now he was a man, knew that none of these other mountains were insurmountable, that all could and would be climbed. For he had learned many skills in the climbing of the first mountain, and he would carry those skills with him long after this mountain was forgotten. And besides, he could begin climbing the next mountain tomorrow. Today he would rest and celebrate and ponder the journey that he had completed. And so today, we pause to rest and celebrate and honor this fine young man, Eagle Scout Carl. And he stands at the top of the world and looks around him.
Thank you for that. Now, would the honor guard please escort Carl Woodhead to the front? I would now like to introduce Eagle Scouts Reed Buzzer and Tom Bryan to present the Eagle Scout obligation.
The foremost responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor. To an Eagle Scout, honor is the foundation of all character. They know that a scout is trustworthy, is the very first point of the scout law for a good reason. An Eagle Scout is to live honorably, not only because honor is important to them, but because the virtual signification of the example they set for other scouts. Living honorably reflects credit on their home, their place of worship, their troop, and their community. May the white of the Eagle Scout badge remind you to always live with honor. The second obligation of an Eagle Scout is loyalty. A scout is true to their family, scout leaders, friends, schools, and nation. Their loyalty to their troop and brother scouts makes them pitch in and carry their share of the load. All of these help to build loyalty, which means devotion to community, to country, to one's own ideals, and to God. Let the blue of the Eagle's badge always inspire your loyalty. The third obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be courteous. Courage has always been a quality by which men measure themselves and others. To a scout, bravery means not only the courage to face physical danger, but the determination to stand up for the right. Trusting in God, with faith in their fellow man, they look forward to each day, seeking their share of the world's work to do. Let the red of the Eagle badge remind you always of courage.
The fourth obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be cheerful. To remind the Eagle Scout to always wear a smile, the red, white, and blue ribbon is attached to the scroll of the Second Class Scout Award, which has its end turned up in a smile. The final obligation of an Eagle Scout is service. The Eagle Scout extends a helping hand to those who still toil up Scouting's trail, just as others helped them in their climb to the Eagle. The performance of the daily good turn takes on a new meaning when they enter a more adult life of continuing service to others. The Eagle stands as protector of the weak and helpless. They aid and comfort the unfortunate and the oppressed. They uphold the rights of others while defending their own. They will always be prepared to put forth their best. You deserve much credit for having achieved Scouting's highest award, but you wear your award with humility, ever mindful that the Eagle Scout is looked up to as an example. May the Scout oath and law be your guides for tomorrow and into the future.
I would now like to introduce Eagle Scout Matt Du Bois to give the Eagle Scout charge and oath.
Scouts of all nations make up one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. Carl, you have been judged by the Boy Scouts of America as being worthy of the achievement of Eagle Scout. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. This award is one of honor and responsibility. You are a marked man. As an Eagle Scout, you have assumed a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to country, to your fellow Scouts, and to all mankind. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother Scouts. America has had many good things to give to you and to your children after you, but these good things depend, for the most part, on the quality of its citizens. Our country has had a great past. You can help make the future even greater. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold to the highest level of service to God and your fellow man. So live and serve that those who know you will be inspired to finer living. I charge you to be among those who dedicate their hearts, hands, skills, and abilities to the common good. Help to build America's future by continuing to set an example of clean living, honest work, unselfish citizenship, and reverence for God, whatever others may do. You will leave behind you a record of which you may be justly proud. I charge you to enter into this Eagle Scout brotherhood, holding without reservation and ever before you the ideals of honor and service. By repetition of the Eagle Scout promise, you will become an Eagle Scout. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout with the same words which closed the Declaration of Independence. I'd like to ask all Eagle Scouts here today to please stand and renew your oath as Carl joins us. Please give the Scout sign and repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of an Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example, and my status and my influence count strongly for better scouting and for better citizenship in my troop, in my community, and in my contacts with other people. To this I pledge my sacred honor. Two. The audience may be seated. Carl, your conduct along the trail has been excellent. You have dedicated yourself to the principles of scouting. But one more thing is important, your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts. You become an example in your community. Remember that your actions are now a little more conspicuous, and people will expect more of you. To falter in your responsibility would reflect not only on you, but on your fellow Eagles and all of Scouting. The torch you carry is not only yours, it is also ours.
I would now like to introduce Troop 111 Scoutmaster Scott Gabriel for the presentation of the Eagle Scout badge.
Before the Eagle Award is bestowed on you, I'm going to ask the Honor Guard to escort your parents to your side. It's a very long trip, be careful. As an Eagle Scout, the eyes of all scouting and the eyes of the world will be upon you. The traditions of the Eagle Scout are high. May you live up to these traditions, always guided by the spirit of scouting. The Eagle badge that you are about to receive is symbolic of the spirit of scouting. Carl, your mother has undoubtedly been a great source of inspiration on your quest for the Eagle Award. I will ask that she pins your Eagle Award on your left pocket. One of the requirements needed to reach the rank of Eagle Scout is to earn 21 merit badges, 13 required merit badges, and 8 other electives. Carl has earned a total of 33 merit badges. Eagle Palms are awarded for those merit badges earned in addition to those required for the Eagle Scout rank. Palms are not rank, but just degrees of an Eagle Scout rank. In recognition to the 12 additional merit badges he's earned, Carl has earned the bronze and gold palms. The gold palm is affixed to his Eagle Scout Award. Carl, we're going to ask that you pin the Eagle Mother's pin over your mother and stepmother's heart in recognition of their love, encouragement, faith, and trust in your future. Carl, your father has undoubtedly been a source of advice and guidance along the trail to Eagle. I would ask that he presents you with your Eagle Scout patch and certificate. Carl, pin this Eagle Father's pin onto your father's lapel in recognition of the wisdom and guidance he has and will continue to give to you. I would now like to ask Eagle Scout Colin Woodhead, Carl's brother, to present Carl with his Eagle neckerchief. is my pleasure to present to you Troop 111's 231st Eagle Scout, Carl Woodhead. Will the honor guard please escort Carl's parents to their seats?
At this time, I would like to invite Carl to say any comments he would like to offer.
Comments. I've been in the scouting program for a very long time. I started, I can't even remember how long ago, in Pack 4, I think it was 532 over in Canton. And somehow I made my way down here to Troop 111. And I would like to thank the members of Troop 111 for helping to mold me into the man I am today. One person I'd like to call out real quick is Mr. Buzza over there in the back. You were my first Scoutmaster, and I remember back then I was having a rough time thinking of ending scouting. And you challenged me to stay. I remember you challenged me to see it through, and you told me that you wanted to sit here and watch me get my eagle. And I'm very happy to have been able to invite you today. I've had plenty of help from outside the troop as well. I've had my coaches, Mr. Rowe and Mr. Kovakovich in Odyssey of the Mind, who I've spent a lot of time with and I've learned a lot of valuable lessons from. So I'd like to invite you both to come up here. I've got a pin for both of you. I know that these two men here have seen me come a long way. I met Mr. Rowe, 5, 6 years ago, and Mr. Kovakovich 4 years ago, and they've been able to see me grow into that time. Not only grow about 9 inches taller, but grow into the man I am now. Yes, the hair did grow. I'd like to thank next my parents, Beth Woodhead, John Woodhead, and Lori Woodhead. I've known you guys all my life. It all started the day I was born. It's you guys who have really been there for me, in and out. The random calls that I know you have all received at about 1 in the morning to ask for advice. You've been able to see me grow from when I first started scouting to today. You've helped instill morals into me and made me into the man I am today. And I just hope that I can reflect positively on you guys. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank next Mr. and Mrs. Wills, who allowed me to do my service project, which was to make shelves for the food pantry in Canton. I'd also like to thank the people at Home Depot, Puya Lumber, and Hammond Lumber for donating the materials to my project. And I'd like to thank everybody who's here. You've all known me a long time, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You got to watch me grow into the man I am today. Some of you have got to watch me grow an afro 3 times. You've all helped to instill in me the morals and the ideals that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. And I want to thank you all for that. Thank you.
On behalf of the troop, I would like to ask Committee Chair Nat Du Bois to make some presentations.
So I stand here today on behalf of the troop and to offer our congratulations. But I'd be remiss if I didn't take a moment to reflect on what Carl just said and watching him grow into the man he is today. Bill Buzza and I, and there's a couple more people that aren't here, fondly remember the Carl of about 7 or 8 years ago. And the first summer camp experience, those first couple campouts. You should ask him about those. But I wanted to just say, Carl, how absolutely proud we are of the man you have become. Scouting's been a part of that, but you have made great strides over these years, and we are very proud that you are standing here today. On behalf of the troop, we do have a couple tokens of congratulations. On the far end of the stands here is an Eagle Scout plaque that we hope you will find a place for in your home or office or wherever it may be for years to come. Anybody who's gotten a close look at that may notice it's not yet engraved because of the timing of the ceremony and the short notice that we had to put this on. It will be, but just, next is a Trail to Eagle frame on the next stand over that shows all the different ranks and requirements and merit badges that Carl undertook over his time on the scouting trail. One thing that's not up here, because we present a special mug to, it had been a coffee mug, a ceramic coffee mug. We've transitioned now to a travel mug that's engraved with the Eagle Scout emblem and Troop 111 that are actually on order. So again, the timing's a little off. Those are only given to scouts who earn their Eagle in Troop 111. So Carl will have the first of a limited supply of Eagle Scout travel mugs from Troop 111. Attaining the rank of Eagle Scout is also a mark of public distinction. And in addition to all the words and tokens of congratulations from your troop and your family and your friends, many of our nation's leaders also offer their sentiments to mark the occasion. I'd like to read a couple of the letters that Carl has received that he's chosen to have read today. Dear Carl, congratulations on achieving the rank of Eagle Scout. The Eagle Scout Award represents a great deal of hard work and dedication on your part. You should be very proud of this and your many other accomplishments. I know I join your family and friends in extending my heartiest congratulations on this occasion and my very best wishes for continued success in all your future endeavors. Sincerely, Senator Susan Collins. Congratulations on earning the rank of Eagle Scout. Becoming an Eagle Scout is an outstanding achievement that reflects your hard work and dedication. Your accomplishment serves as an example of excellence and a source of pride for your community. With best wishes for continued success, former President George W. Bush. Congratulations on earning the rank of Eagle Scout. you join a distinguished group of patriotic Americans who give their all each day to God and to country. It is an outstanding achievement which you will proudly carry with you the rest of your life. Our nation is grateful for your years of hard work, dedication, and commitment to the Boy Scout oath. Inspired by your spirit of service, America will look to you and your fellow Eagle Scouts for strong, principled leadership in the years ahead. With very best wishes, former President Donald Trump. In addition, Carl has also received letters of congratulations from Governor Janet Mills, Senator Angus King, former President Jimmy Carter, as well as a letter of congratulations from the President and Scout Executive of the Boy Scouts of America. At this time, I'd like to ask Carl's father to come up for some words.
Carl, it's been an extraordinary opportunity to see you go through this discovery and this path of becoming a Eagle Scout. With that, I would like to present Carl with the Henry Trail to Eagle Scout firearm. And I will present this to you, Carl, so you can show everybody. But they make a firearm for the present that to you. You can hit the C button. And it has all the ranks for scouting from the beginning all the way to the eagle emblem embossed into the stock of the gun. So, Carl, that's from Lori and I, and we're very proud of you. And also, you know. So, thank you very much. Don't lose it.
As I conclude this ceremony, I'd just like to say something quickly about my friend Carl here. Out of everybody here, I have probably known Carl one of the least amounts of time. As we met in scouting, I'm very glad that he continued scouting because Carl has become one of my best friends. He has become probably my best friend. And I believe that with Carl, a lot is possible when it comes to if you are just looking for a friend, somebody to work on something with you. If you need something done, most of the time, Carl will be there to assist you in whatever it may be. And he, as most of you probably know, is a very reliable person, has become a very great man over the last few years. And even though I haven't known him very long, I myself have seen over the last few months, he's become much greater and greater of a person, as a scout and as a man. And I believe he has a very, very vast future of greatness to come. And although this is probably one of the biggest accomplishments of his life so far, I believe this, at the rate he's going, this will only be a small portion in what he may achieve in the future. I thank you, Carl, for what you have assisted me in life, and I thank you for what you've done for everybody else as well. And I thank you all for coming today to recognize Carl and show him our gratitude for what he has done for all of us. and what he has yet to do for the rest of the country. And now, I would like to end this ceremony, and please give us a round of applause and join me in congratulating Carl, the Eagle Scout. And that concludes the ceremony and the concessions, and let's celebrate. Thank you for coming.